studio area. Have my easel over here, big art table over here, and the sides fold out. You can see how this comes up here in the other side. It's obscured right now. I've got a trash bag where I put all my paper palettes and stuff in there. Paper towels, paper palettes. Then behind the louvered doors is washer and dryer. So yeah, so there's a lot happening in this room. Over in that corner we've got my office area, desk with an ancient, nearly 10-year-old G4. There's a nice view out into the driveway and the neighbor's yards. And then over in this corner is my wife Hope's scrapbook area. She's really big into scrapbooking. And here we've got a table full of just junk that I've been meaning to process for about 2 months. So trying to slowly ease back into GTD, maybe. I don't know. I know the best way to do it is just jump right in. Anyway, all that out of the way. Here's your brush. Uh-oh. Careful. Be careful on your stool. Here, baby. Here's your paintbrush. Hard to paint on paint when you've got that turned over. Okay. There you go. I'm glad Annie likes her watercolors. So, here is the newest canvas, and I'm breaking away from the 5x7 canvases that I've been doing, really out of necessity. Let's see, about 2 years ago I bought, like 50 canvases, and I bought a lot. I bought about 30 canvas panels, and you see, that's what these are. And these are 5x7 canvas panels. Then these are 5x7 stretched, and then I got 6x9 stretched, and then I have a bunch of 8x10s back in here. I've got a box here full of 6x9s. It's a box of 10, so the two from the top are, well, one is right here, one's up here, and there's another one that has been prepped, and I'm not sure where it is right now. I've done the sketch on it. So, anyway, my next piece is my next Nashville 365 painting. Is going to be using that photograph as a reference, and I believe it's somewhere down on Broadway. I'm not entirely sure where it is, but you can see the beginning of the drawing right here. I do a somewhat tight drawing. It's fairly minimal in terms of detail. I pretty much just outline the basics. That way I don't end up with a lot of dirt. You can kind of see right here there's a little bit of dirt where the charcoal is smudged. And you can see right here there's a bit of smudge. I'm not focusing too well, but you can see right here where all the lines come together. When you paint over that, the lines tend to, it turns into mud just from the solvents, the paint solvent, from the turpentine and the oil in it. So it tends to get muddy, and so that's why I try to keep my drawing pretty clean. And for a long time I would do an extremely elaborate pencil drawing on paper. I would put the paper over the canvas and do a very elaborate drawing there. Now, since so much of my work is based on photographs, I will take the photograph digitally, of course, and I will edit it in Photoshop. I'll edit the color. Sometimes I'll move things around, and then from there I will print the photo at the same size. Now, that's easy to do with 5x7 or 6x9. I mean, that's an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, so it's really easy to print 5x7 or, in this case, 6x9. I printed I did everything. I had a whole bunch of reference material on 5x7 in color, and then I did just black and white prints at 6x9. That way I can easily transfer. Now, this is a black and white print, and you see it's the same size as that. And what I do on the back, I put it down on my desk, which it's pretty nice that it's a glass tabletop, and I've got a light down under there, and I turn that on, and my desk is now a light table, so I can see through. I can see through the print, and I take a piece of charcoal and real thickly trace the basic lines for where everything is. So that way, I wrap this over the canvas. You can see where the folds are. I wrap it. It's a lot like wrapping a present, only I don't do it quite as neatly. I'm actually kind of bad at wrapping presents, but that's why I prefer bags. Just stick something down in a bag. But anyway, so I take that drawing, and I take a real sharp mechanical pencil and trace the lines onto the canvas. That way it's nice and crisp and clean without getting a lot of smudges. And again, you see down here, you see the smudges where the lines are pretty tight. And then once I paint on it, it'll smudge even more. So that's an area that I'm not quite so concerned about. I'm not as concerned about that. In fact, that part of the canvas is not going to be a tremendous detail, so I'm not worried about being a little bit smudged or blurry. The real focus for me is it's really in the light and shadow. You see the highlights here along this part, and then the strong shadows and the colors going on. Yes, ma'am. You want Daddy to help you? Okay. Okay. Daddy will do a little bit of painting here. So, let's see. What do you want Daddy to paint? Want Daddy to do Annie?
Yeah. Yes.
Here. Let's use a little bit of orange and yellow for your hair. Your hair is kind of dirty blonde. There we go. And you have blue eyes, so let's use blue right here. Blue. Blue. Oh, put your bowl back, please. Don't move it around. Let's not move that bowl around, okay?
No purple?
Alright, how about red for a smile? Uh-oh.
Wow.
Got a clown smile going on. And so, a little bit of white and orange to make the skin tone. Look, Annie, let's not push on the easel, please. Thank you.
You
Help that
do
the water bowl it's all purple. Annie, let Daddy finish this, please. All right. Look, there's Annie. All right. It's been a long time since I've worked with watercolor cakes. It's been a long time since I've done watercolor. I've been doing oils for since '99, so that's 2011 now. So that's 12 years. Wow. Wait. Yeah. I'm getting old. Yeah, my 10-year college reunion is coming up this year, so I'm getting old. Anyway, so yeah, that's that's where things are heading right now. So, and the entire Nashville 365 series has been a lot of fun. I'm having trouble getting bites on it, but it's still pretty new. So, anyway, I'm out of here.